AskReddit by CIplex. What is the coolest website you visited that no one knows about? https://ncase.me/trust/ It's an interactive website that showcases what makes the prisoner's dilemma cool. I love that website lol. http://presidentialhum.com/ My high school substitute son is an artist who painted each as president holding a ham. I have no idea why, but I go there sometimes for a laugh. http://enlistedvideos.com/ Search for unlisted YouTube videos. Deleted. Not sure if it's still maintained, but Little Sis was an involuntary Facebook for the elite. You click a politician, donor, celeb, and it shows you who are they connected to and the strength of the connection. You can get an easy picture of what donors, think tanks, and politicians are really beholden to. Edit. Apparently it's thriving since I last saw it. Ever puzzled by a random pardon, an idiotic switch in foreign policy, or who a cabinet member is? Try it out. https://littlessis.org/ Temp mail. https://temp-mail.org/. This website instantly gives you unused email. Alternatively, 10-minute mail. https://10minutemail.com/10minutemail/index.html. Deleted. But don't worry. This one awesome site lets you convert them to bookmarks and attach cat pics to each one. Nation states. https://www.nationstates.net/. Online nation simulator. The core of the game is pretty simple. Answer multiple choice issues that appear once every 6 hours. Depending on what you pick, the stats of your nation, everything from cheese exports to citizen rudeness, will change. The fun really starts on the forums. IMO. Taco Yeet was founded in the East Pacific. The taco yeetion economy, worth 235 billion tacos a year, is broadly diversified and led by the trout farming industry, with major contributions from soda sales, basket weaving, and uranium mining. Average income is 47,027 tacos, and evenly distributed, with the richest citizens earning only 3.6 times as much as the poorest. Taco Yeet's national animal is the trebuchet, which frolics freely in the nation's many lush forests. MS Paint emulator. https://jacepaint.app/hash local:14066bf5df. Free Photoshop. https://www.photopia.com/. Kung Fu Chess. https://www.kfchess.com/. Free Sandbox. https://sandspeel.club/. Neil Fun. https://neil.fun/. Edit. Hey, guys, if you want I can add more stuff to the list. For more stuff like this go on our internet, is beautiful. It's full of things like this, more or less. Edit 2. Didn't expect this to blow up. Thank you all, whether you upvoted, gave an award or had a fun time with these websites. I wish you a good day. I once played a game like the Free Sandbox game, but I forgot its name. Thank you, random stranger. Radio Garden. https://radio.garden/. Listen to radio stations from any country on the planet. KPOP from Seoul, JPOP from Tokyo? Want to marvel at the fact that everyone and their dog has a radio station in the Netherlands and Belgium? If you can wade through all the English language stations in basically every country, language learners can find tons of stations to help their listening skills in their language of choice. Living in a different country from your home but want to listen to the radio from home? Hop on and see if the station has been added. https://classicreload.com/right square bracket open bracket https://classicreload.com. This website has over 6,000 plus old DOS Windows and console games preserved for future generations. The website is free to use and 2 games can be played directly through the browser. I personally use the site to relive Warcraft 2 and had a blast. Edit. For those who can get Warcraft 2 to work, try Nescomma instead. Other edit hug of death. www.thispersondosnotexist.com shows you a computer generated image of a person every time you refresh. Sometimes there are some weird artifacts in the images but often they look very real. Imagine refreshing that website over and over and then you see a picture of yourself, but by the time you realize it's you, you've already refreshed the page and can't go back. Then you go to a mirror and realize you don't look anything like you thought you looked. Anyway, that's my nightmare. Radio.com http://mobile.radio.com// closed bracket and Radio Garden https://radio.garden/closed bracket dart. With Radio you can listen to music from all over the world and from any time since the 1900s, and with Radio Garden you can tune in any radio from any place lived at. I casually want a station in Newark, Greenland, and they were blasting We Didn't Start the Fire. It's 4:40 AM there. I now know why they are so happy all day. As a programmer, regex101.com http://www.regex101.com closed bracket is incredible. Regex is one of those things that look like sorcery when you don't understand it. Great learning and explanation tool. I seriously can't think of a single website, maybe apart from Stack Overflow, that I've used more than this in my job. Regex101 is a great tool to check regex and to learn more about them. Z-Library https://z-lib.org closed bracket you can download almost any ebook ever for free. Edit. Thank you so much for the awards. Edit 2. Just to clarify, I did not mean for this to anger anyone. I just wanted to share this for the benefit of people that could not afford to pay for several books and anyone who wanted to read a book before buying the physical copy. Please do not leave any hurtful comments, thanks. On another note, I didn't expect this comment to gain so much attention so fast. It's still my first week on Reddit. Thank you guys so much. Son of a bitch, several of my textbooks are on here. www.windows93.net right square bracket open bracket https://www.windows93.net. It offers such fun things, and most of them are miscellaneous. The troll box is a chat box with randoms. I'm there almost every second, or every day. It has that 90s aesthetic to it that makes me wish I could have been around then to experience the technologies of that time. I hope you enjoy this site. Shout out to whoever grandpa is and is going along with my ridiculous roleplay as grandma. https://www.csh.bz/line/05xp.html. Oh god, it's like when I close my eyes before a migraine but concentrated. Edit. Thanks for the silver, fellow migraine sufferer. I've gotten rickrolled 4x. Look at the end of the URL before clicking. XCQ, leave it blue. Deleted. Just beware, there are things that are not happy when you're there. Don't turn around too fast. Best similar, https://www.bestsimilar.com. You watched a movie that you loved? With this website you can input a film and it'll give you similar ones. Edit. Apart from that, you can also get movies that fall into one same category. Also, Taste Dive, https://tastedive.com, which can recommend you similar music, movies, TV shows, books and other media. The Candy Box 2, https://candybox2.github.io/, is one of the best websites out there. It's an RPG style quest, made completely of text and symbols. Single Pixel Moon, https://joshworth.com/dev/pixelspace_solar-system.html. Deleted. My 90s TV, http://www.my90stv.com/. This is a fun, novelty website where you can easily lose yourself for hours with nostalgia. Basically it uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in 90s and allows you to specify the year you want, along with what categories you want to see when you change channels. There is also a My 80s TV, http://www.my80stv.com/, and a My 70s TV, http://www.my70stv.com/. Edit. For those of you that think it doesn't work on mobile because of what it says, it totally does. Just make sure to turn the TV on with either power button. https://i.imgur.com/xnq3shj.png. Oh my god. Ever wondered if DMX was in jail? http://isdmsinjail.com/. Deleted. Ian's shoelace site, https://www.feegjan.com/shoelace/. There's more here about shoelaces than you can possibly imagine. http://gifprint.com/. It takes a GIF and makes you a printable flip book. Awesome. Always loved Command and Amp Conquer, but missed out on getting to do multiplayer. https://www.gomeraplays.org/portals.php https://www.gomeraplays.org/portals.php or not. If you own the games you can play on CNGnet, but everyone on there is ridiculously good, so it's a little more fun with some buts. https://www.jacopiccolo.com/hexclock/. It looks different on a computer compared to mobile, but it's a clock that cycles through hex codes 4 colors every second. Deleted. https://hackertapa.net/. Hack the system like INSYS. I'm in. http://ivrinoeyes.com/. Cool website that I'm surprised not as many people know about. Useful for finding artists similar to ones you enjoy. Artist names are arranged two-dimensionally where down is more organic and right is more bouncy and spiky. https://superbit.com right square bracket open bracket https://superbit.com. It's been up there since the late 90s. See if you can figure it out. Okay, this is real weird. I entered Jizzical from another comment, and wanted to test out the results, and for some reason, the first thing that came to mind was raw meat, so I just googled that. Now, on this site, I pressed a random part of the text, and the result brought me to a Meat Wiki article-esque page. That was so coincidental. Is it Friday yet? http://icidfridayYet.net/. No, it is not Friday yet. Today is Tuesday. I'm a bot, but I still believe in you to finish out the week. https://www.music-map.com. Type in your artist's name and it will give you a map of similar artists. J. Charles Net Drive used to be a guy who had set up a radio control car in his living room with a camera attached live streaming, and allowed everyone on the page 2 minutes to drive it via their computer. This was around 2008, then one day he just took it down. There's another one of those now, but with 5 bots, and paying him makes them say something. https://oldgamesdownload.com/ This website has every single PC game from the 70s, 80s, 90s till the early 2000s. I found so many lost games there you actually couldn't imagine. The amazing part? It has step-by-step instructions for every game that you want to download, and it's free. There is a search tab too, so don't worry, you won't have to search for hours for that one game that you played in your childhood. Edit. Thank you, kind strangers. Hope you found the games that you searched for. I can't tell you how excited I am to play Zoo Tycoon 2 again. I spent I don't know how many hours on that game as a kid. Thank you. Edit. Also thank you to everyone who has pointed out Planet Zoo. I had no idea, and I definitely will be spending hours playing that too. Everyone should watch this. https://yahoo.be/19jovpmwdm video does a pretty good job of showing what it's about. Futureem.org. https://futureem.org/. It allows you to send an email to your future self. I tried it in 2015 and received the mail in 2018. Kind of like a time capsule. And X200B. Edit it. https://neil.fun/deep-c/ You scroll the depth of the ocean. Super interesting and kinda spooky. Includes some animals too. Sendfirefox.com. You can send a 1 GB to 2.5 GB of files, videos, pictures, just everything, to others just by uploading the file to this site, then send the link to your recipient. You can even put a password and expiration for the file. You don't even need an account to use the service, and it is totally secured, safe, and free. Relevant. XKCD. https://xkcd.com/949/. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Identify your food. https://cubarule.com. The best part about the cube rule is that it's dynamic. Your food changes shape as you eat it, so its classification should as well. Just a beautiful and elegant system. Welp, this is gonna be 15 new saved comments. I never knew you could save comments. FFS. Music map. https://musicmap.info/. Has the genealogical origins of countless music genres with a few paragraphs of explanation and history on each. It also has examples for each one, so you can have a listen to all kinds of cool music. https://www.cameronsworld.net is a beautiful collage of old archived GeoCities websites. Forgotify.com. https://forgotify.com close bracket. Shows you songs on Spotify no one has ever listened to. Pretty funny and adventurous. Does this mean that the same song cannot be found twice there? Typeracer. https://play.typeracer.com/closed bracket dart. Gotta flex those WPMs. A really cool site that I didn't see mentioned is Unsplash. https://unsplash.com/closed bracket dart. It has HD pics for almost anything you want and they are free. Such a cool website. PettyTube. http://www.pittatube.com/closed bracket or incognito tube. https://www.incognitotube.com/closed bracket. Only plays videos from YouTube that have less than 100 views. Really fun if you wanna go down the obscure rabbit hole on YouTube. Edit. Holy shit, this blew up. Thanks everybody. Edit 2. Thanks kind stranger for the silver. Edit 3. I'm pretty sure 95% of you thought this was porn. Not really sure what to think of that lol. Edit 4. Thank you to the people suggesting incognito tube. https://www.incognitotube.com/closed bracket. It's more consistent and updates every time you hit the next button. Edit 5. Added incognito tube to the top of the comment. I thought this was gonna be porn. AskReddit.com. New secrets from anonymous strangers every Sunday. Been checking since I was 18. Edit. I'm 31 now. Link is https://postsecret.com. The worst burrito ever made. https://medium.com/comrade Jack Dyer /dear-guy-who-just-made-my-burrito-fd08C0bab57 closed bracket. I work in a Mexican restaurant. We have a regular customer who comes in 2 times every week and asks us to make a burrito almost exactly like the one in the article. He even will occasionally specify which food layer comes in what order. He actually gets angry if we make it like normal, and it gets very difficult to roll without mixing some ingredients, so I have some employees who refuse to even make his food. I refuse to believe that man is human. Atlas Obscura. https://www.atlasobscura.com closed bracket dart. It's a website where you enter any location in the world, and it shows you all the weird, unusual, or slightly less visited sites in the area. It's amazing if you like to travel, and they've got a section for food and drink too. Not a website per se, but XKCD's right-click comic is interactive, and I've spent so much time playing around with it. https://xkcd.com/1975/right square bracket open bracket https://xkcd.com1975. On mobile. What does it do? Boil the frog. http://static.hnest.com/boil-the-frog/closed bracket is really fun to mess around with. The longest playlist I've been able to make, within my music tastes, had 19 songs, and covered pop punk and heavy metal. I got 14 tracks between Blackpink and Cannibal Corpse, and somehow everything is awesome from the Lego Movie was in the middle.